Hi everyone, Paul Levy with Brownells here, and today we have Mike with CMMG, and we have a cool little 9mm here. What's going on with this guy?
This is a fun new product we actually just released. We announced this officially Tuesday of this week.
All right.
So the week of NRA.
Hot off the presses.
2019. So what this is our 9mm AR conversion.
Okay.
So essentially, for people that are familiar with us, we've had our 22 conversions for our 5.56s for years. People absolutely love them. They've been great sellers for us. With this particular configuration, this is a modified mag we can pop out here. And so we worked with Mean Arms, and they had a magazine out that worked really well with some blowback stuff, but not necessarily with our radial-delayed blowback. They had a variant of it, so we got a hold of them. We got to talking with them. We completely redesigned it so it works flawlessly with our radial-delayed blowback.
So this is essentially a PMAG shell.
This is a PMAG shell.
And then it's got a 9mm insert in it. How many rounds? How many 9mm?
You can actually get quite a bit of a variance on these. So we're going to sell them in just a magazine available in 10 and 30 round capacity. Okay. But essentially, this is the insert here. And you have the ability to modify it depending on how many rounds you want. So you can actually cut this limiter off. So you've cut it all the way up here, you've got 30 round, 20, 15, 10.
Wow, that's pretty
cool.
So
you can actually modify it, so if you want to use it for hunting, you're in a state that only allows 10 rounds or so to go hunting, you're good. If you want to do it in competitions that they only allow you to run 10 rounds, whatever the situation is, you can modify it, but it does hold 30 rounds easily. Full metal jacket, everything like that feeds incredibly through it. So just keep in mind though, this particular one is designed specifically to run with our radial-delayed blowback.
For your radial, so you can buy this kit or assembled mag from CMMG?
Yep, so we have them available in the complete gun, so anything that you've seen from us previously with the radial-delayed blowback, easy for me to say this morning, 16-inch barrels, 8-inch barrels, 5-inch barrels, you can get the complete gun, or you can buy just the upper in a magazine, or you can buy just the magazine, or you can buy the internals.
Okay.
So a lot of different configurations. This is going to be a ton of fun. Competition shooters that have their 3-gun setup in 5.56 that might want to get into PCC, grab our upper, grab this magazine. You don't have to change your gear because you've already got the mag pouches that are set up for it. You already have your stock and grip and everything that you're used to, so just change it to a different caliber. People that have NFA items that are kind of limited to the caliber that gun started with, now you have 9mm options. So it's going to be a ton of fun.
So now talking about the radial-delayed blowback, I said that right?
You did.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't stumble on it like I did.
It looks like a standard 5.56, almost down to the carrier and the bolt, but what's going on in there?
It looks really close. So we've had our standard blowback for years, which is for people that are familiar with that, it's a big beefy bolt. It requires an oversized buffer. It's a lot of reciprocating mass.
Yeah, it's snappy too.
So we actually came out with our radial-delayed blowback in our 45 because we wanted a 45 in the AR. And we found that it was too much gas or too much pressure for regular blowback. Easy for me to say. I'm just stuck on that one this morning. So it's too much gas for regular blowback and not enough for gas. So we had to figure out something new. So with that particular bolt, so you have the chamfered edges on there. So essentially what happens there is it kind of works in reverse. As the casing starts pushing against the bolt face, those chamfered edges actually start to force the bolt to unlock at that point, which in reverse makes the pivot pin turn, which makes the bolt carrier start to push out. So instead of using gas to do all that stuff, you do have the tapered head on the bolt itself. So once that little bit of bleed off happens, it then works like regular blowback.
Yeah, it probably smooths things out though. It's not as snappy.
It does. With the 9mm, comparing our radial-delayed blowback to standard blowback, you're looking at about 6 ounces less reciprocating mass.
Yeah, so you don't have that big slam when you.
Yeah, you don't have that thump. If you're looking at PCC or just going out and having some fun, that allows for a little bit quicker target acquisition, going from target to target. It's really tame. The first time I shot a standard 9mm, I shot it after a 5.56, and I was like, why did that have more recoil than a 5.56? This really tames it back down. So, and
you got a bunch of different configurations. You got the pistol set up right here.
Yeah, that's one of our Banshee 300. So that has our rip brace on it. So that we partnered with SB Tactical on that. As you see, you can get a fast deploy brace on that particular one. We have that in a rip stock on our SBRs.
So explaining that, you don't have to depress the latch to move to any setting.
You just grab it.
You just grab it and pull. Yeah, so pretty neat there.
And we have a place where you can actually set little presets in the bottom of the receiver extension, so that if you have a specific spot that you want it to stop at, you can put a set screw in there. It's going to stop there when you pull it.
Okay.
So, all of our Banshee line, our pistol and SBRs, we have these available in the 1, 2, and 300 series. We have them in the 16-inch Resolutes within the 1, 2, and 300 series.
Yeah.
So, there's something in there that's going to cover all the bases.
Yeah, somebody's needs and
something
wants.
for you.
Yeah. Well, good stuff. That's the radial delayed blowback 9mm.
So it's our 9mm AR conversion.
And your 9mm AR conversion. All right.
Yeah, so
perfect.
it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Check them out on Brownells.com.